The two-stroke engine, small, lightweight, yet incredibly powerful. At one point in history, this little machine powered millions of vehicles and tools around the world. Motorcycles, boats, chainsaws, grass trimmers, you name it. If it needed a compact engine, chances are it had a two-stroke heart. The journey of the two-stroke engine began back in 1881. That's when a Scottish engineer named Douglas Clerk developed the first functional two-stroke engine. At the time, four-stroke engines were the standard, but they were heavy, complex, and expensive to build. Clerk wanted something simpler, lighter, and more efficient. What he came up with changed the world. Unlike four-stroke engines, which produce power every 2 revolutions, a two-stroke engine produces power every single revolution of the crankshaft. This means more power output in a smaller package. The working mechanism is brilliantly simple. There are only 2 strokes. The first stroke pulls in the air-fuel mixture and compresses it as the piston moves up. Then the spark plug fires, creating an explosion that pushes the piston back down. This second stroke generates power and simultaneously pushes out the exhaust gases. So in just 2 strokes, the engine completes its full power cycle. This simplicity makes the two-stroke engine more compact, lightweight, and capable of higher RPMs. It has fewer moving parts, which means easier maintenance, faster response, and often lower costs. By the mid-20th century, the two-stroke engine had become incredibly popular, especially in motorcycles. Brands like Yamaha, Bajaj, Honda, Suzuki all had iconic two-stroke bikes. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, the ring-ding-ding sound of a two-stroke engine was probably a part of your everyday life. But motorcycles weren't the only domain. In rural areas, two-stroke engines powered irrigation pumps, generators, fishing boats, and even portable tools. From cutting wood to cutting grass, if the job needed a portable engine, two-stroke was the go-to. But of course, every great invention comes with trade-offs. One of the biggest issues with two-stroke engines was pollution. Since the fuel is mixed with oil, it burns dirty, producing more smoke and releasing unburnt hydrocarbons into the air. That classic bluish smoke from a two-stroke engine, that's unburnt oil. As environmental awareness grew, so did the regulations. By the early 2000s, many countries began tightening emission standards. Two-stroke engines, despite their simplicity, couldn't keep up with newer, cleaner technologies. Slowly, manufacturers phased them out, replacing them with four-stroke engines or newer electric motors. In some countries, two-stroke vehicles were outright banned from the roads. But even with their decline, the love for two-stroke engines never really died. To this day, many mechanics, collectors, and enthusiasts continue to restore old two-stroke motorcycles and engines. On YouTube, you'll find hundreds of videos where someone brings an old, rusted engine back to life, cleaning the piston, replacing the rings, tuning the carburetor, and then that satisfying first kick, the engine roars back to life. For many, that sound is not just mechanical, it's emotional. It reminds them of youth, speed, freedom, a time when machines were simpler and life felt a bit more raw. The two-stroke engine teaches us something important, that a great invention doesn't always need to be complex. Sometimes, power lies in simplicity. Today, we may not see many two-stroke engines in new vehicles, but their legacy lives on, in garages, in memories, and in the hearts of those who once rode them.
That's the end of today's script, but the visuals are still rolling, so stay tuned until the very end. If you enjoyed engine-related and restoration videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. More hidden mysteries and exciting videos are coming soon. Thank you.